Guess who's back? That's actually rather layered because on one hand, I have not uploaded to this channel in 9 months. And on the other hand, the Jay the Gent channel has been hit with more hate speech violations, so I cannot upload there for 2 weeks. Thusly, here we are because there's so much going on and I love my audience. I love you guys, even though you didn't tell me about the clipping in the other videos, and now I have fixed it, as you can probably hear. So we're good and we're great. Let's get into what's on screen right here. And a big part of the reason why I am never taking down any of the videos that are on this channel under the official elected official moniker. I've been warning about Phil Murphy for years before he got elected, and those videos are up here on that channel. By all means, peruse the thank you to everyone who came over from Jay the Gent, and please peruse the backlog of this channel. I've been 100% dead on when it comes to this guy purchasing his seat, becoming governor, and really just seizing an opportunity for totalitarianism in many respects. I am fed up, as many Jersey born and bred are, and to the point where they went out protesting yesterday. And so as the initial video back on the official elected official channel, which is now Jay the Gentleman. I know, very original with the name, right? The backup channel. Yeah, of course. So gotta tie them together. So this is the governor's response to the protests that took place yesterday, and I'm pretty sure more on deck.
So on the protesters, I don't begrudge anyone's right to protest.
No, you just ignore it, you dipshit. But let's continue. Oh, you can't ignore it now because everybody popped up and trend on the 28th. For real.
This is America. We all have First Amendment rights, and I don't begrudge that at all.
We have constitutional rights, Murphy. We have constitutional rights, which you are, as a member of government, supposed to uphold, not try and strip away via executive action or order.
I really wish they would do it at home, because just driving over here, I could see that they're congregating, and that's the last thing we need right now.
No, it's what humans need in general. We need to be around each other to a certain extent. It's amazing how mechanical these puppets, because make no mistake, as I've said before, Phil Murphy is a puppet. Somebody got their hand firm up his butt. So thusly, he cannot feel, he doesn't know what true humanity is. All right. He's made in a lab, some shit. Okay. Allegedly. But I'm the one alleging, but I'm joking. These are jokes, guys, but you know how litigious some of these folks can be. Deal is, Murphy, is, bro, like, you've sat here and you squashed and stomped on everybody's right over 6,000 bodies, which, like it or not, more than likely would have gone either way. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, everything, like the numbers, you guys have been very, very deceptive about the numbers. None of this has been on ball from a rational human being standpoint since the beginning of it. But here we are, months later, with, you know, once again, 6,000 bodies, which compared to, you know, there's the normal rate of human dying is rather minuscule. The death rate is near, and yet here you are like, oh my goodness, you can't be congregating, you can't be around each other. No, people need to be with and around other people beyond just their family. That's how we as a society really do thrive, is by ultimately being around each other.
And I hope they're not making each other sick. This notion of fascism is ridiculous. We're trying to save lives.
Yeah, we're trying to save lives. Look, you're not serious. Look at his face. Look at his face. You're not serious, Murphy. Come on, you don't believe the bullshit that you're saying, because you couldn't care less about those lives. Sitting there putting the what's the name at half mast, like, bro, like, you couldn't give less of a shit. But here we are. Oh yeah, we're trying to save lives. We're trying to save lives. Bruh, you ain't God. You're really not. And many people would, the deal is that we have the right to choose. If someone wants to lock themselves in their house for the next 7 months, God bless them. It's not government's job to get in the way of those who don't.
And I appreciate all the American flags that I see out there. God bless each and every one of them. I want everyone to know I got 5.
I genuinely believe this guy is godless. I genuinely believe this guy, like he's one of those, soup spirit people, like one of like that, like the spirit cooking, is that's what it's called? I believe he's been to like several of those.
In my house, 4 little ones in the front and a big one in the back. This isn't a question of patriotism.
Yeah, it's a question of authoritarianism, and that is what you, sir, are serving up. You have no idea what it means to be a patriot. You ever serve? I sincerely doubt he ever served. I sincerely doubt he's ever thought about serving. Bruh, you use a Goldman Sachs banker type, silver spoon individual. And when it comes to, reality, you live on a completely different planet. And so, like, we're saving lives. No, bro, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, not when you're sitting here and trying to isolate and telling people to stay away from each other, particularly in this manner. Look, it is what it is. We all go one day. We all go eventually. So to sit here and play it off like, oh my goodness, this is all about just every single precious little life. When they used to say that, because notice these, like, how they've fallen back, like they're slowly trying to peel back their rhetoric, but at the same time maintain this grasp of control. You say, all of these, what was it, like 1,000, 2,000 precious little lives. Like, come on, guy, come on. You're so disingenuous.
Question of doing what's right. Who's a patriot? Who isn't? We're in here trying to save lives every single day.
Bruh, it's not, your job is to govern. Your job isn't to save lives, though. Your job is to govern. Your job is to make sure that the functions and all of these things that make our lives what they are, your main job is to make sure that it all functions under budget. like you're supposed to make sure everything happened under budget. And you couldn't care less about the budget. You sat there, and that was one of the things that really let me know Jersey was gone politically. Was him sitting there talking about, oh yeah, we're gonna give illegal aliens all this different money, and giving the illegal aliens all of this different money. And it's just like, no offense to anybody, to any individual, because this isn't about immigration. It's about, hey, did you take the legal way in or didn't you? No, you didn't take the legal way in. Well, I'm sorry, we can't mess with you like that. But no. What he do? He like, yo, we going to sit here because Trump is so evil. Trump is so bad. And now where are all of these Democratic governors? They're sitting there, hat in hand, begging the federal government for money. Golly, this is gross, man. It really is. We're trying to save lives every day. Bruh, you save lives by making sure that society functions. That's government's job. Make sure the roads are good. And trust me, these roads are terrible. Jersey roads are oh my God. Yo, no wonder insurance is so high. Yo, these roads are awful. That's what you should be doing, not saving lives, because it ain't on you, my guy. Golly, it's so phony, so phony. Let's check out some of the protests right quick. Come on, cut that out. There we go, bang.
Katie, you're live in Trenton.
Okay, yeah, so, no, this is Katie Turr. Let's look at some of the...
The governor, DeSantis, reopen this economy. They're echoing the president's language, saying a cure...
MSNBC is trash. They're echoing... No, people, like, yo, but that's the thing. They're still getting paid, right? Katie Turr still gets paid. All of the MSNBC, like all of they still got their advertising dollars. Trust me, even though the advertising dollars are drying up, it's like drying up is like, oh yeah, we're gonna spend $7 billion as opposed to $10 billion on advertising. You get what I'm saying? Like that's what drying up is in that world. So thusly, yeah, there's still plenty of bread to be made, and Katie Turr out there getting it, and these folks aren't. But yeah, she's like, they're echoing the president. No, like people think freely. And unfortunately, when the establishment is as clear and as blatant as it's become, it's just, dude, like, how you expect us to even believe anything you say? It's like, okay, great example. Charlemagne the God, right? I can't stand Charlemagne the God because it's these same type of outlets, like the MSNBCs and the CNNs, that sit there and say, oh yeah, well, he's a leader in the black community. Like, all these people are sitting there talking about what leaders they are in the black community and whatnot, what have you. And yes, this is the person who can definitely tell us where the black vote is going, and then Charlemagne guy goes Kamala Harris. Yo, that shit, bruh, like, but think about Charlemagne, he's like, I'm here to sell out. And it's like, okay, but I can't take you seriously. No one should take you seriously. And that's the thing. The media keeps pushing all these people to be like, yeah, this is who to be taken seriously. And nah, fam. Nah, because we see how full of shit you really are. Media? Like, we see how, like, just how you've taken, like, any and every opportunity to disparage this individual, particularly the president, but any individual who you don't like, and, you know, leave them and paint a picture of them for your masses to, you know, to project all the evils of the world onto. And Trump's been it. He's been the biggest target for the past 3-4 years. If there was any sense of, you know, objectivity, it'd be different. But no, there is no objectivity. You're just dicks. Like, you're dicks, you're mean, and you live in these echo chambers with other people who are dicks and mean and like to really play off the identity politics and stuff like that. And I got a video coming up that I'm about to do on how that's on. Like, I'm telling y'all, identity politics is done. Drop it. Cut it out. I really hope we rebuild on honor, on integrity, on nobility, on strength, as opposed to, which is all encompassed within the masculine, as opposed to fear and the aesthetics and the looks and the feelings and the emotions, which is more geared towards the feminine. I really pray that we are seeing a cultural shift back towards masculinity as the base, because when you get back to masculinity, you get back to logic and things that actually make sense. And unfortunately, that's just not where we're at anymore. God bless all those protesters, for real. All the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring, and YouTube and BitChute and like aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications and speak. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Murphy, golly, this guy's a clown. He really is. Like, and I've been warning about this for years, and no one. Everybody's like, oh, no, I guess it'll be okay. I guess it'll be okay. Wait a second. It's not okay. But we could have prevented all of this shit. We really could have. Either ways, guys, you know, if you agree, disagree, that's what my comment section's for. Once again, thank you for coming on over from from the other Jada Gent channel. If you're already here, hey, go over to the Jada Gent channel. I'm going to leave the link to that in the comment, in the description, and, you know, sub over there. Guys, oh my goodness, I appreciate you. I really do. I don't appreciate, and this is for you guys from Jada Gent, you guys not telling me about the clipping, but as you can hear, I've taken care of that. So, with that being said, all the internet stuff, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Until the next one.